These are some tips that I wish I knew sooner as a +3 handicap. So a huge one for me was the importance of the setup, so simply understanding if we're not setting up in the perfect position to begin, so whether that means the wrong ball position, poor alignment or an incorrect grip, it's only going to mean we're going to have to start to manipulate the swing to try and hit the ball where we think it should go. And in this case, the setup and the swing are kind of fighting against each other to try and hit a good shot, which is only going to bring more inconsistencies. So instead, if we can make sure we've got that perfect setup position to begin, it's only going to make it much easier and much more consistent when delivering the club into impact and hitting the best shots possible. And in order to do this, we've got a couple key checks, and the first is the grip, so simply making sure we've got a nice neutral grip. From there, we're going to look at the stance, and I always like to advise we've got a nice shoulder width, balanced stance that gradually gets wider as we go up the clubs, and if anything, I don't mind you flaring your lead foot out ever so slightly, just to help us stay nice and balanced through the turn. From there, we're going to look at ball position and simply make sure we've always got the perfect ball position for whatever club we're using, and it never gets too far back or too far forwards. And then lastly, looking at alignment, what we look for is that we always want the club to point at our target, our foot line should work nice and parallel to that line to where our feet point slightly left of the target, and then finally, in that setup position, we want our feet, hips and shoulders to be nice and parallel. Follow for more tips.